how do you feel going into this one here tonight?
I mean, this is what I dreamt as a kid in my hometown, and I mean, hasn't really sunk in yet, but I mean, I'm sure will once I step on the ice, but I mean, this is what I worked my whole life for, so I mean, it's a great moment to get to experience with my family and with the teammates tonight, but I'm just excited.
That's awesome, and I guess just going into this one, what are you looking to do on the ice? Just be yourself or elevate for the moment, just soak it all in? What are you looking at for this one here tonight?
Yeah, I think just play my game. I mean, I was gifted the opportunity to be here, so I mean, just play my game that got me here and see how it goes.
And how's it been so far in Belleville? You had the stints with the team on the road, kind of in California, just to kind of get the groove at practice. Just how's your season been at Belleville, and what do you want to bring from that going into this one here tonight?
Yeah, I think I've took some steps this year, and I think, having a pretty good year, I think. So, I mean, I'm just looking to kind of play my game up here and see what I can do for the guys up here.
What's the challenge facing a Washington team here?
Yeah, no, obviously they're one of the best teams in the league, and we're playing pretty good solid right now, so we're excited for it, and should be a good one.
Drake, how do you think your team's confidence has changed just with Levy in the back there?
Yeah, he's been awesome. I mean, he's a pretty easygoing guy at the same time. For a young goalie to come in, and I went out for dinner with him, and just really relaxed guy, and that's the way he plays too. Even before the game, pretty relaxed. So no, he's a special goalie, and he's been playing awesome. So it's been huge for us.
You mentioned you went out for dinner. How important is it to get to know some of these guys who are kind of coming onto the team outside of the rink?
Yeah, no, it's always awesome. Just getting to know more about them, where they grew up, about their families and stuff like that, and just get to know them as a guy. Obviously, when you're at the rink, you're pretty busy, so getting to go out for dinner and get to know someone's always great, and he's been awesome.
What's the most fun thing you learned about Levy in the short time you've been around him?
I don't know, honestly, if I know too much fun things about him. I went out for dinner with him one time, but just, like I said, easygoing guy. For a young goalie coming up, usually I feel like they're pretty nervous, as anyone should be, but he doesn't show that, I don't think.
Did you make him pay?
No, never. No, never make a young guy pay.
Drake, you came into this league as a rather young player. Excuse me. Levy's 22 years old right now. That seems like even younger for goalie years. How impressive is it that he has that kind of mindset at so young?
Yeah, like I said, it's crazy. I mean, I came in and I don't think I said a word for 2 weeks, and I mean, he doesn't say much, but at the same time, he's relaxed. He's joking around in practice, laughing, having a good time, and that's what you want out of a goalie, and he's been playing awesome. So I can't say enough good things about him. He's been great.
What's your impression on what's been working well for this team the last 3 games besides goaltending?
I think just sticking to the game plan, obviously, against New York. It was a pretty boring game, but we stuck to it and just got the win, and same with the 2 games before. So just sticking to it, full 60 minutes, not getting off script. It's probably been the biggest thing.
Do you care if it's boring or not, though?
No, I mean, those are the games, 3-4 times a year. I feel like when we play those guys, it's always a tight checking game. They've been a good team for a while, so going in, it's going to be tight. They're not going to give up much, and you just got to be ready for it.
So it's important to get into that mindset that boring's good?
Yeah, no, I think when you're winning, for sure. Boring's good, obviously, when you're up a few goals and just got to kind of close it out like we did there in New York, and I guess boring's good. Yeah, tough question.
Are you, like a lot of the hockey world, surprised at the success that the Capitals are enjoying right now?
Yeah, obviously. I mean, last year they squeezed into the playoffs, and then this year picked up a few guys in the offseason, new goalie. I think he's like 19-2 this year. So, they've just been playing well. Obviously, Ovechkin's doing his thing, and a bunch of other guys having great years too. So, no, it was a surprise, I think, to everyone how good they came out, and obviously they've continued to do that. So, I know they're a great team, and got to be ready for them.
What's your take on Ovi closing in on Gretzky? Like, did you ever think that would happen or get close to this?
I mean, years ago, I don't think anyone would have thought, but he's a machine. Like, he just does it year after year. I think he's only had 2 years in 20-goal seasons. Those are shortened years, which is nuts. He scored 50 8 or 9 times, which is almost every second year. I mean, he's just a pure goal scorer. Probably the best goal scorer ever. So it's always fun going up against a guy like that.
Top team, top in the Western Conference right now. What do you guys think?
Yeah, they've been rolling this year. They're having a good year. So yeah, just got to be ready to come out, and we're excited to go out there tonight and play them.
What are your impressions about Ovechkin too, closing in on Gretzky?
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Obviously, to be able to experience it and play against him while he's going through it is it's obviously never been done before. Yeah, I mean, obviously he was one of the guys that I grew up, kind of watching and stuff. So, but at the same time, it's all business tonight, and go out there and try to get a win.
Drake was also talking to us just about getting to know Levy a little bit more. Tell me about what you've gotten to know about him in these past couple of games, and just how much confidence you guys have playing in front of him.
Yeah, he's got a lot of confidence. Obviously, you guys have seen that, and he's played extremely well, and is very calm, and just brings a good vibe back there. And as a guy, he's super quiet, but he's just got that confidence about him, and yeah, he's a good kid, and I like being around him. So excited to see him back in there tonight.
Are you surprised at his composure given his age and experience level?
I mean, yeah, a little bit. Obviously, it's a different position, so I have no idea mentally what those guys go through on a day-to-day basis. But yeah, it's impressive to see what he's doing. So yeah, just happy for him, and hopefully he can keep going.
The game against New York, kind of more, a couple guys have said it's a more boring game, more tight chipping game. Just how important is it to have that adaptability in your game to play a game like that, but also come out with that speed that you guys were talking about?
Yeah, it wasn't a whole ton going on in that game. Wasn't a lot of scoring chances and whatnot, but thought we didn't break, and we played how we wanted to play, and we didn't deviate from what we wanted to do. So scored a greasy goal. God's got us on the board there, and just able to keep it going from there.
You're meeting this Capitals team at a good time here, based on the 3 straight that you played that kind of stay the course hockey.
Yeah, we're playing good hockey right now. It's about every day being consistent and bringing it no matter what, no matter the schedule, how you feel. It doesn't matter. So you just got to bring it every night, and that's what we're looking to do.
Can you tell us about your lineup tonight regarding Shabbat, etc.?
Shabby's out. Sebrango will be in. Amo will be in too.
Is there an update on Thomas and?
No, he's just day to day. He's out tonight.
And you said Amadio's in.
Yep.
Okay. What does that add to your lineup?
Good player. Yeah. It's nice to have him back. He's a veteran guy. It's good to have Amo back. He's a good player.
I assume that David Perron is fairly close now too, or closer?
Closer for sure, yeah. He's getting there.
Levy tonight, coach?
Yep.
On the other hand, Donovan Sebrango NHL debut. What do you hope to see from another young defenseman?
That's exciting. Anytime a young player gets to play his first NHL game, as a coach, you enjoy telling him. He's had to work hard his whole life to get there, and I'm sure he's going to be nervous, but message is be excited, do what you do well, keep it simple and play hard. He'll be fine. Is that it?
Wait, about the about the Washington Capitals. Are you surprised at their success this season?
No, they're a good team, really good.
Coach, what kind of challenges do the Capitals present tonight for your guys? You have a pretty fast team. They've got a pretty good offense.
Yeah, they got a good team. I think first in the NHL, right? Aren't they?
In the Eastern Conference.
Yeah, there are a lot of challenges. They can score 5-on-5. They're big. They have 4 good lines. They got a good goalie. They got 6 good D. They're in first place. It's going to be a good challenge for us. I get excited personally when we get to play good teams, and teams that are having a good year. It's a good measuring stick, and I think our group is excited to play tonight.
When you look at Ovechkin, are you surprised at all how close he is to catching Gretzky?
I think anytime you're talking about a record of Wayne Gretzky's, it's most of his records have been, you never thought they'd be broken, and it's a real testament to Ovi for what he's doing, and eventually it looks like he's going to break it, and it's arguably the best goal scorer of all time, and he's finding ways to get it done time and time again, and you can see the joy that he brings to the game. He still has it. He's still a great player.
As an alumni in this league, how much do you appreciate the number, which is astonishing?
Yeah, I mean, as a fan of the game, not just an alumni, but, you know, whenever there's a player that plays that long and does what he is doing, it's impressive to say the least, and something that, you know, you remember as a fan, for your whole life.
Talking about measuring stick game tonight, confidence your team has it right now. Would you say it's the right time to meet a team like that?
Yeah, I think you want to be you have to be on top of your game if you're going to beat a team like Washington. They're playing well. They're heavy. You look at their goal differential. They're playing the right way. So yeah, you'd rather be on top of your game than not. I like the game that we brought on the island, and we're going to have to be on top of our game tonight to win.
The theme of the last 3 games you've mentioned is you've been happy with the 60-minute effort. How will these next games, this stretch, really determine the maturity level and the consistency level of this group?
Yeah, it's stuff that you talk about all the time. You know, for me, we've talked about being process-driven. We're not looking past tonight, quite honestly. We can talk about how it's going to look after next week. If we play well next week, we're going to say the same thing the week after. So I'm not too worried about anything other than how we play tonight.
How have you observed Levy becoming more comfortable with each start, each practice with this group?
Yeah, I think I touched on it the other night after the game. I just think it's human nature. The longer you're around a certain scenario, whatever you're doing, the better you're going to feel, the more natural it's going to feel. And I think, you know, the last 3 games here, he looks like he's caught up to the speed of the game and looks calm, confident in the net.
Do you notice that confidence downloading to the rest of the group too, given how he plays? Just the guys able to play maybe looser?
Yeah, I mean, that's easy to say. You always like to see a goalie that looks calm, but I think, you know, I think our team has confidence in whoever's in net. I don't think it affects the team that much. I just think certain goalies have a certain look to them. You know, some look real calm in net. Some look a little more busy, and they still do a good job. So, but he does have a calming demeanor to him.
You, Coach? Neutral zone play has been really good in the last 2 games. I thought it's some of the best in the season. What are the keys to your success in the neutral zone?
Our neutral zone play, defensively or offensively? Yeah, you know, details, to be honest. Skating, details, gap, they're all connected. And I think that's a good point that you're bringing up. It has been sharp. It's allowed us to defend well off the rush. And, you know, it's a big part of the game in today's NHL.